Oh shit. To you guys, all these reviews came in one by one, but for me, this was hours, man. I had to sleep after 3 episodes. And then just now I watched the last 2. Notes for the last 3 episodes. Now I caught up with the whole Last Time Is Now tournament. And I'm here to give you guys my review of the 5th of December 2025 episode of Smackdown. I think I did say that that seeing as the last episode of Smackdown would be my final review of that. Yeah. Because obviously that didn't turn out to be the case. Even before I decided to do these catch-up episodes, I didn't know about the tournament thing, you know. Yeah, this would have been a nuisance on the back of my mind for years after this, I bet. I would have been like, oh, why didn't I just review the Last Time? And that's what... Here you go. Even though my preference for wrestling reviews is on the day of, this is the best I can do. Tonight, John Cena will have his last match. There's ice cream, by the way. Cookies and cream. Cookies and creme. Do you know why? Because I love cookies and cream ice cream. Yeah, 5th of December 2025 SmackDown. Oh, and I also said Saturday Night's Main Event would be my last wrestling review ever. It very well could be still. But if I happen to watch a new wrestling show, I'll probably review it. Alright? Unless John Cena comes back to the ring, then yeah. But he seems very dead set on his match with Gunther being his last. Speaking of Gunther, let's get to the show. Drew McIntyre pulls up, still suspended. What was he suspended for? I think I missed that. Nick Aldis was waiting for me. And what's funny is like when I was scrolling through Netflix, because yes, I have Netflix in my country that has SmackDown. I thought it was like Drew and The Miz or something. Like I thought Nick was The Miz. And they're like, yeah, hey man, it was the complete opposite. It was Drew. He came in so annoyed. Hey, we won War Games. I should be unsuspended. And then Cody was waiting for him in his car, attacking him, basically doing what he did to him on the tour bus on whatever episode of SmackDown. Then Cody was like, you attacked me at my tour bus when my wife sleeps. That reminds me of Godfather too. Remember? They shot me at my home, or whatever it was Michael Corleone said. In my bedroom where my wife sleeps. You know? And then Cody was like, where my children play. Please unsuspend. Reinstate Drew McIntyre, or whatever it was he said. That was good stuff. Then, U.S. title match. Ilya Dragunov versus Carmelo Hayes. I really enjoyed this match, actually. And Carmelo Hayes made the brutal mistake of kind of taunting Tommaso Ciampa backstage. Because Tommaso Ciampa was like, I really want that U.S. title. Carmelo was like, gotta get through me first, or something like that. Your chance next week, or something like that. This was a pretty good match between Ilya and Carmelo. And then Carmelo was about to do his diving scissor kick thing. I keep forgetting what it's called. To finish off Ilya to win the title. That didn't happen. Ciampa, pulled him back. And then Ilya, I forgot how Carmelo ended up on the floor. But Ilya did the H-bomb. 1, 2, 3. Yes, I retained. That's what Ilya was like. Until he saw on the replay Ciampa interfering. He was like, no, why did it have to be like that? I wanted to really beat him properly on my own terms. Yep. Then we have Charlotte and Alexa backstage being interviewed by Kathy Kelly. And funny thing, I only put this in the notes because of something my cousin said, and also something funny that happened during the segment that had nothing to do with what they were actually talking about. My little cousin, Devesha, who's been in my videos before, earliest she would have appeared in my videos. 2016 at least, maybe earlier. 2014 at the earliest, for sure. She saw Charlotte, and she said, "Is that a she-male?" Oh, bro, that cracks me up. And then during the interview, Charlotte was like, "Ow, ow, ow," and I was like, "What? Why are you going like that?" And then my same cousin was like, "Dumbass, didn't you see the spikes on her jacket?" That was funny. Oh man, I don't even know what they were actually talking about. That was funny that it something that had nothing to do with the actual segment. It's like on The Sopranos. Spoiler alert for The Sopranos, by the way. It's like how Charlotte in pain, she didn't notice the spikes on Alexa's jacket, and it was like, but it wasn't actually acknowledged in the thing. It's like, again, spoiler alert for The Sopranos. If you haven't watched past the ending, the final episode of season 2, this will be a major spoiler. So maybe skip like a minute, probably less than that, but. So they killed Pussy on The Sopranos because he was a rat. And in a couple episodes after that, Tony Soprano, he opens like a closet thing, and the closet door had like a mirror, and we see the ghost of Pussy in the mirror. And then Tony's like, he didn't see it, but he felt it. It was us as the audience who saw him. Tony just felt it. But it wasn't actually acknowledged on screen. It was just like, Tony was like, it was just the look on Tony's like, he was like, you know what I mean? It was like that. Something that wasn't, that's not exactly a humorous one. But for the Charlotte thing, that was pretty funny. So that was funny. Last time is now tournament highlights. I don't know why I wrote that. Was there something specific about the highlights? Because they were showing highlights for all this. I don't know. I don't know why I wrote that. Sorry, I forgot. LA Knight and Kathy Kelly interview. I can't remember what they talked about in the interview. Sorry, even though I wrote it in my notes. Alexa versus Kyrie. I really enjoyed this match. My family cracked up that Kyrie was like, "Kiss my ass," and then later on Alexa did the same "kiss my ass" thing. Pretty fun match. I think it was Alexa who got the win. Really cool how she got the win, actually. Kyrie went off the top rope. I think she was trying to do the pirate elbow. Alexa grabs her for a Sister Abigail, and Alexa's version of Sister Abigail, she turns her into a DDT type thing. Hey, Bray Wyatt didn't do that, did he? No, he didn't. He definitely didn't. Just slammed his face to the ground. Same motion, just Alexa turns it into like a DDT, and Bray just slammed their face into the ground. I don't know. Has that been acknowledged? I don't know. But yeah. Solid match. And then we get Jade Cargill, Women's Champion versus Alba Fire. Squash. That's it. Jade squashed Alba Fire. In case you somehow thought that Alba Fire squashed Jade Cargill. Yeah. Next up, I wrote Solo and Wyatt's. Yeah, so Sikoa was saying, we beat Sami Zayn and his team last week. Yeah, he did a pretty passionate promo that I can't remember at all, but I really enjoyed it, actually. I remember that. And he was calling out the Wyatt Six. You got a Bo Leave, kind of referencing the fact that Uncle Howdy is Bo Dallas. And then lights went out. Wyatt Six and Solo, the Team MFT, or whatever the hell they're called. Kind of like a face-off, and then there was a cool little face-off between Hikuleo, that's that tall-ass guy's name, eh? And Hikuleo and Eric Rowan, both like 7 feet Tyson. Remember when Eric Rowan actually had a match with The Rock? How crack up was that? Let's go. Oh, funny segment backstage. I wrote Ms. Nick Bailey's soul. I didn't realize. I probably wasn't paying attention, and you saw that mosquito on camera, right? Nick says, "I know you did something to the spinny thing, to the entrances or whatever." I was probably looking at my phone when that happened. Did that actually happen? Like, how did he do that? You know? And then it was like, hey, I forgot what Miz was talking about, but then Bailey and Miz was like, hey, I should at least be the focus of Saturday Night's Main Event. And then Nick was like, you're not even on the show, man. And then Bailey was like, comes in saying, hey, I got a match with the NXT person, I think. And Miz was like, are you kidding me? That was pretty funny. And then Soruka comes in, and then, Bailey versus Soruka. We already know that's going to happen. That's going to be dope, actually. Then I wrote Kathy and Gunther. Yeah, Gunther was, like, saying, John, I know I can't see you, but you can see me, I'm sure. I want you to pay attention to how I defeat LA Knight tonight. And then we go into the main event, LA Knight versus Gunther, finals of the Last Time in Down tournament. The main event of these 5 episodes I reviewed after they already happened. LA Knight really gets into Gunther here for the first bits, you know? And then, really gets in there. He actually did an AA to Gunther, attitude adjustment, and then he did the burning hammer. Gunther kicks out. Lots more fighting, obviously, and Gunther tried to go for the sleeper a bunch of times. Great match, by the way. There was one where LA Knight was sensing the sleeper hold. That's when he did a BFT to Gunther. 1, 2, Gunther puts his foot on the ropes. Gunther power bombs LA, really working on the neck. He did at least 2 splashes, I think, from the top rope. That was cool. And then he locked LA Knight in a move similar to the STFU. Took LA Knight a little while, but LA Knight eventually tapped out. Gunther will be... I say that as if this is happening right now. We've known it will be him for over a week. And then he's like, tonight, not tonight, but at Saturday Night's Main Event, John Cena, you will give up. Do not actually make him tap out. Holy crap. If it doesn't happen, we're going to look back on this in like 10 years and be like, oh yeah, remember when we were worried about Gunther? Don't make him tap out. If he's going to lose, pass out. That's perfect. Or better yet, just have John Cena win. I probably said that before, but yeah. Anyway, I'm your boy Mark. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you tonight, Saturday's Main Event. It's going to be emotional.